Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. So, 2 days ago, I told you guys to ask me any questions you wanted, any kind, anything related to the channel or about myself, and I was going to answer them. For the song, because I asked you guys, whoever guessed it, would succeed in life somehow or get some cool thing. It was a song from Toradora, the series. Ame Iro Rondo, whatever. I can't pronounce it, but nonetheless, it was a song. I would like to play it, but I can't. It's a really good piece. Because they literally took down every single video that has the song included. Every single video. Anyways, so let's get to the Q&A. So yeah, there's questions. I'm gonna answer them. If you missed your chance, don't worry. I always respond to comments. I always look at your comments, and not to mention, I can always make future Q&A kind of videos. So let's get started. We're gonna start off with the first comment. So Zuko Alone, what made you choose the name Zern Hub, and what are your hobbies other than reacting to videos on YouTube? So Zern's Hub was actually kind of a name that I kind of like. I had it for a while. I used to have a few other channels before this channel, but this is more like my actual main channel. Like, if you want to see who I am, this is my channel kind of thing. It's kind of always like I've always used that. Zeren Z, Zeren X, all kinds of like character names in MMORPGs and all kinds of stuff like that. Or games or anything, so Zeren was my name, or Xaren with like an X. So yeah, there's that, and also what are your hobbies other than reacting to videos on YouTube? Really, I don't do a crazy amount. I mean, I've been trying to get more into animated cartoons and all that kind of stuff. Just listen to them. I read a lot. I play a bit, not too much anymore, but I read a lot. I'm a really big reader. Before I used to, what was I gonna say? Before I used to do calisthenics, like working out, but like not really with weights at all, because I used to go to a martial arts course. That was a while ago, but when I get home, I'm mainly either reading, maybe either playing an instrument or doing reactions. So yeah, next question. Now, before we get to the next question, if you guys put a comment, I'm definitely gonna respond. So if you wrote a comment on this video, it's definitely gonna be responded, unless it's after this video. So next comment, Thunder Use, no clue what the song is, but why did you want to start YouTube? Now, I'm guessing it's more the channel because I've already been on YouTube for at least 4 or 5 years. Not with this channel specifically. So I think I mentioned it briefly, eventually in my Avatar bonus video of my friend getting me into it, kind of. So this is gonna be a long question. So like I might put like maybe like parentheses on like time stuff or time frames or whatever. Anyways, timestamps. How I got into YouTube. It was kind of a not a strange story, but it was something kind of silly. One day I had this application. I paid a subscription fee, and I had like a bunch of TV shows and movies and everything on it. And one day I found a show called Death Note, and by the description of it, I didn't know at all it was an anime. The cover might have made me think about it a bit, but I wasn't really familiar with anime. I thought anime was the same exact thing as manga. You were just drawing it, except it was like one of them's Japanese, one of them's Chinese. I thought of it as that. So I clicked the first episode, and I see that it's animated. So I'm like, okay, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. But it was obviously the description or the summary of it that made me like really intrigued by the show. Like a notebook that you write someone's name and they die. It's like there's so much potential with that. So I watched that series, and I found it to be really, really good. And then after that series, I kind of like when I was kind of done with the series, I was like, man, like, because I was already a big person that likes to talk a lot, and I'm open to things. I guess I like to talk about things too. So I was like, I should really kind of like share these things with like YouTube or like the world, because obviously, we are people of the world. But so I thought of it. I just thought of it a bit briefly, and then one of my other good friends, when I mentioned it to him that I was maybe thinking of doing that, he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you should watch Fullmetal Alchemist." I had no clue what it was by the time. I think the only clue I had is that I had one of those Fullmetal Alchemist cards when I was like 6. So, maybe even 7, I don't know, I lost track. I start my channel, and it was kind of like that. It was just like really randomly coming across anime, and then just like wanting to share the experience with everyone. Kind of like the main reason why most people go on YouTube. For sure, some people have like the reasons like money or fame, but me, it was more like sharing it with the world. So that's the main reason why I started YouTube. And from Fullmetal Alchemist, I went to Avatar. I did a bit of Fairy Tail, not too much. I touched very briefly Danny Phantom just to see what it was about, and there's going to be a bunch of other series I'm going to be continuing. There's been Korra, Brotherhood. I'm planning to keep this channel up for a long time. It's gonna be my best buddy. So next question, what is your opinion on Zuko and Iroh split apart? Now, actually, when I first got this comment, because I always had this habit of checking the comments, so I saw briefly a few of these. I saw this and I didn't understand it first of all, but it's good because now I understood what it was. So I advanced actually quite a bit in the series, quite a bit that I'm really, really advanced. You guys will see anyways. I definitely will keep you guys updated on Avatar. I can't really blame Zuko, but at the same time, like, Iroh did the best he could. So I kind of feel bad for Iroh. I mean, for sure, in my opinion, Zuko. By the way, Zuko's like 2 comments below you, dude. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. It's I haven't thought about it that much. I knew they were split apart, but I didn't really think of it that much. So it's hard to think of something on the top of my head. But I can't even speak English. Zuko. That being split apart, I guess it's interesting to see how, like, we don't really see anything of Iroh. Iroh's pretty much gone off the face of the earth. But it's different to see them split off and Zuko kind of being by himself. Zuko alone, 2 comments below you. But yeah, I'd have to think about that quite a bit. Oh, okay. What's your favorite TV show genre? Are you a cat or dog person? And if you could any... Okay, so we'll start with the first question. Thanks for the couple of questions, Elizabeth. So, what's your favorite TV show genre? I don't really watch that many TV shows. I've only really been watching anime recently, and I don't know that much of the genres. Like last night... Last night, I was browsing through Kiss Anime, and I just learned what was ecchi and harem. And I think there was another one I forgot. Another one. Tsundere, Yandere, whatever. I don't know. Something like that. And I was like, okay. I don't know. I guess like TV show genre. I don't know. Action. Maybe. No, not really drama. I don't know. I don't really know. Because I was like before. No, I'm really only watching anime. I'm not that much of a TV show person or TV kind of thing. Like I've only recently watched Smallville, Arrow, and Supernatural. That's the only shows I can think of. So I guess some cool voodoo magic stuff. So who's your favorite character in Avatar: The Last Airbender? That's the hardest question. That's literally the question that I cannot answer. Every single character, they're so amazing in their own way. Actually, I have a picture to pull up for you guys. A really, really neat picture that kind of correlates to what I'm thinking. And what makes this question so hard to answer, because there's... Aang is awesome, I'll be honest. Aang is like the cool dude. And then we have Sokka, who always makes like the funniest, sarcastic, stupid remarks. Sometimes he's really, really stupid, or sometimes he's the most best genius guy ever. So the picture is this. I'm sure you guys can see. Strength, independence, purity, courage, honor, which was pretty sweet. I like this picture. So character-wise, I mean, I don't know. I really like Iroh. Zuko is just awesome because he's such a well-made character in a whole. For sure, characters like Azula, she won't be my favorite. Not because I have anything against her. For sure, she's the bad guy, and I feel like comparing her to Zuko is two different things. I mean, we know a lot more about Zuko than we know about Azula, in my opinion, anyways, from my perspective. I feel like there's a lot of depth into Zuko. There was a lot into each and every single character, but Zuko, I feel like he's had a lot of the focus on his background too. So I won't say Zuko's my favorite. I'll try to see if I can make maybe a top 3 or a top 5. So I really like Zuko. And Toph is awesome. Let's be honest. She has her shining glory moments. Katara too. I don't know how to answer that question, but if I could go with the least favorite character, maybe Azula, in my opinion. Or maybe the cabbage. Yeah, no, my favorite character is the cabbage guy. We'll make it simple. The cabbage guy. So, yeah. Next little part. Are you a cat person or dog person? Probably a cat person. If you can bet any element, which would you pick? You can't be the Avatar. Okay, that kind of sucks. To be honest, since I advanced in the show quite a bit, I kind of learned that, like, I think, no, even in the Western Temple episode, I even showed it. I won't give spoilers for you guys that aren't advanced as much as I am. Firebending, you can pretty much fly with it. Same thing with waterbending to a certain extent. Same with air and earthbending. You can do pretty much a lot of stuff with every single element. So it's really a decision of like which element seems cooler, because you can pretty much do anything with any element if you're creative enough. Because let's just say, like, you're a really good firebender. What if you're able to manipulate someone's body heat somehow and like completely reduce and make them freeze, for example? I don't know, me, like somehow suck the fire out of them. Since you're a firebender, I don't know, me. Someone asked me this a while ago, and I said air bending was probably the coolest. I think I still have to stick to it. I'm a guy that likes, he has a need for speed. He really does, and I guess the agility that comes with air bending is pretty cool. What do you guys think? I think that's my favorite. Have you seen Pickle and Peanuts? If so, what is your thoughts on it? Pickle and Peanuts. I don't know what Pickle and Peanuts is. Let's go Google search this. Pickle and Peanuts. Nope, never saw it. No clue what it is. But I haven't. What is it about? I don't know. I could probably check the summary, but obviously we don't want to make like a 2-hour video. Yeah, so I haven't seen it. Kind of feel bad. Yours was kind of short. Let's see. Will you be reacting to The Last Airbender, the movie? Yes, I will. Which is your favorite episode of Avatar? And so my favorite episode of Avatar, I still can't decide. I think I'll have to wait till the season finale. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I liked a lot in the second season episode. I forgot the exact episode. It was the episode where Aang was flying off with Sokka, and Sokka was like, oh, they were on a luck streak, but that's when the Kyoshi warriors, the infiltrated ones, Azula, Mei, and Ty Lee kind of like infiltrated. Then there's all the other bad stuff happening that episode. I found that to be a really good episode. Favorite episode? I don't know which one would be my favorite. I liked the Earth Temple one, not the Earth, the Air Temple, the third episode, the Southern Earth Temple, Air. I can't talk. The Southern Air Temple was a really good episode. I have to really think it through. Some of the episodes I remember every single episode very well, but trying to remember it off the top of my head, I don't know. But to be honest, every single episode is great. Really, really good. I don't know which one's my favorite, but there's definitely some really good episodes. And who are your favorite YouTubers? I don't really... I go on YouTube a lot, but I don't have any favorite YouTubers. I'm trying to think. There's not really any guys that I watch. No comment, I guess? I don't know. I don't really... I'm not on YouTube that much. Well, I am, but I'm not at the same time, so I don't know. Yeah. And let's see. Do you like Pokemon? If so, what is your favorite one? I don't know. I never watched Pokemon. Never watched it. I know what it is, but what is your favorite? I don't even know anything, so I don't know how to answer that question. What is your favorite video game? My favorite video game, probably Final Fantasy. I'm a big Final Fantasy guy. Final Fantasy, and I really like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 and 3. Those are two games I cannot get bored of. I can play, even the first one's really good. I can play every single day, every day, for like a long period of time. And Final Fantasy, because it's amazing. Maybe not the recent ones too much, but like the 10th, the 7th, and the 9th. The 6th is pretty good, I've heard. I've only played the 7th, 9th, and 10th. No, 7, 9, 10, and 13. And they were all good. And, you know, everything's cool about that series. If you guys don't know what it is, I really suggest you try it out, or at least, you know, look up what the game is. So, yeah. Let's see. Looks like I'm going to throw it out there. What is your opinion of the show My Little Pony? Friendship is Magic. What do you know about the show and about the fandom? And how would you explain this unusual demographic? This leads into my final question. Will you react to the show? That is all. Haha face. I really try my best before watching a show, especially once you guys suggest, to not hold anything against it. Definitely... I'm familiar with My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I haven't watched that at all. I don't even know barely what it's vaguely about. I know what My Little Pony is because it popped up on TV while my sister was watching it. Or, you know, it was popping up on TV while we were eating cereal in the morning. But I'm not familiar with the series that much at all. I don't really have anything against it. I definitely don't hold any grudges to anyone that watches it. The age audience, I mean, if you guys watch and you enjoy it, I mean, it's a TV show. I mean, you're not really harming anyone. But I can't say I'd be a big fan of it. Probably wouldn't be my type of style. I heard, though, that because I was about to say that there's not like an action or like a dark side, kind of like to the other shows I've been watching. But apparently I've heard that there is some stuff that's more like closer to an adult content kind of stuff, you know, like the violence, the dark stuff, and like second meanings that like children wouldn't understand. But I don't think I'd watch the show. Not that I have anything against it. I don't know how I'd feel about it in general. I mean, I don't know. Maybe something, I don't know. And will I react to it? Probably not. Not that I have anything against it, but you know, if you watch it, I mean, that's cool for you. I don't have anything against it at all. I'm pretty sure, you know, I mean, a lot of people watch it anyway, so I guess that's pretty cool. I'm not familiar with YouTubers, so I don't know if there's any other reactors that do it, but I don't know. I mean, I'm really trailing off here. Mia Khalifa or Lisa Ann? Going incognito mode. Neither. Name all the shows, cartoons you're done with / watched. What would you do if you had 100,000 subscribers? So we'll get to the first question. Anime cartoons. So let's see. Death Note, Sword Art Online, Tokyo Ghoul, all watched. Attack on Titan. I started Blue something. It's an anime series. I found it on Netflix. Blue something. It's an anime. Blue Exorcist. I started that. There's Full Metal Alchemist. There's Fairy Tail. There's Avatar: Last Airbender. Danny Phantom. And yes, there's all those. Some of these I have to continue and finish up, and some of them I'm already done. And what would you do if you had 100,000 subscribers? Post the same kind of videos. Kind of like what I said before. I mean, it's cool that I have subscribers and all, and you know my channel's rising, slowly but steadily. I mean, but my main thing is just like to entertain you guys as much as like to entertain myself. My main reason was to share this with the world. Yeah. It doesn't. I guess it'd be super cool, but I don't know. Which anime do you think is better, Pokemon or Digimon? Never watched a single thing of it. I think I've seen something like this on Johnny Test, like some kind of thing like this, but I don't know me. I have no clue. Like I said to you guys, I really do not know that much stuff. I'm kind of new to a lot of things. Obviously from my childhood, but I never watched it. Also, could you react to this right now or in a separate video? Let's see. Ozan Z says, this song somehow remind me of a Spirited Away, but that's not it. Well, I guess at least you made a comment about the song, which is good. You went still for the shot and for the question. So, do you want to learn to speak other languages fluently? If yes, which one? Let's see. I know English, French, and quite a bit of Latin. Let's see. What else? What would I really want to learn? Japanese, man. Screw the subs. I not that I hate using the subs, but I want to understand everything they're saying, man. I think I need to learn Japanese, guys. It's gonna become our New Year's resolution, even though it's February. Totally nailed it. Guys, this is going to be like the turn of the century. This is going to be like new stuff right here. So, just going to adjust this right here. I think it'd be Japanese. What do you guys think? Like, come on. If I can read the subs of an anime, that'd be pretty sick. Unless it's going to be a Chinese anime, but that's really rare. Let's see. Can you do reaction videos for Rick and Morty? Maybe Rosario Vampire, and perhaps a show called Z Nation. Now the thing is with how fair use works, it's very limited, very 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 limited, and especially the use of content, the distribution of content. Obviously on the internet or the shows themselves. I can get. Last one I kind of like. If I watch, for example, Rosario Vampire, which I think is, if it is what I think it is, I won't probably be able to watch it without getting into crap. And same thing with Z Nation. Rick and Morty I've heard about. Apparently something with like traveling universes, is like a guy and mad scientist or something like that. I might. I'll think about it. Rick and Morty, like I said before, I gotta try to watch the show at least and give it a try. I have a rule where if someone suggests me an anime or a show or a series, or I start one, I watch the first 3 episodes and then I make a judgment call of do I continue it or is it not good. Some of you guys might be like, oh, you should maybe do it like 5-6 episodes instead because it gets really better. But if I get like suggested like a few series a week, it becomes time consuming to record 6 episodes each one, and I can't continue my other series, so yeah. But I'll see what I can do for Rick and Morty though. And the name's in Russian, so I won't be able to read it. Batan Karma. Just kidding. Can you do another reactions? Fairy Tail maybe. Fairy Tail I started it. I plan to continue it eventually. It's just gonna be a matter of time. As I'm pretty much closing up Avatar. There's obviously gonna be the movie and the other stuff after I'm done the finale and all that stuff. And the comics, and then we have Korra. But I'll definitely have time for that. And yeah, so Krieger dog. Krieger, yeah, it would be Krieger would be like the other way around, or whatever. So where do you get the episodes to watch? Did you know that both Avatar series are on Amazon Prime if you want super good quality? I didn't know for that. When I first started in Avatar, from episodes 1 all the way till episode 9, I watched on Kiss Anime. It's my go-to site. But once in a while, I have a problem where Kiss Anime, the videos do not load at all that day. And it's frustrating. It's really, really frustrating when it does that. I don't know if it's my internet or some problem. So, one of the days I was free at home. It was daytime. And I was gonna start episode 9. And the intro wouldn't load at all. And it was like this for half an hour. So I was like, okay. So I found this site right here. You guys should be able to see it. Where I was able to download the series. So I was able to download it. Instead of watching online and having the whole internet problem risk. Kind of stuff. So I downloaded it. That's what I pretty much did. I mean, it works. It works pretty well, anyways, in my opinion. But yeah, thumbs up. Let's see. I only have 3. Well, no problem. If you had 10, I'd still respond to all 10. Which character in Avatar do you find the most attractive? Let's see. And do you anticipate watching more Western anime? And do you think you'll ever do a commentary during daytime? Hey, okay. So first question, which character in Avatar do you find the most attractive? Now, let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm moving my chair. Okay. Character I found the most attractive in Avatar. I don't know. I never really thought about that. I mean, what? Like, it really depends. Like, personality-wise, I have to admit, like, for example, Katara is pretty cool. I'm guessing, though, she can get pretty frustrated easily. Suki would be someone pretty cool. In attractiveness, I mean, like, personality. Because, she's cool, she's badass. Azula, no way. She's gonna, like, burn my hair, and we're gonna go conquer and be the best king and queen of the world. And I'll just freak out and run away. Let's see. May, too boring, but, I mean, yeah, too boring. Tylee's super innocent, too innocent, like, way too innocent. They're trying to make her, like, too cute, so I don't know how I feel about Tylee. She's kind of weird, though. But hey, if someone tries to break down into my house, she's gonna be like this, and like the guy's gonna fall down. But then I guess it's gonna be the same for like every single other person. So I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know. I guess like in terms of like, I don't know. Tylee, I guess. Tylee, maybe Katara. Suki, maybe. I don't know. No clue. Do you anticipate watching more Western anime? Yeah, apparently this was, apparently, or more so, kind of like an actual American series. Well, American, more like Western series, because normally a lot of the anime is in Japan. But apparently some of the animation was done in Japan, and then it was also kind of done in the Western side of the world, kind of where I am. I think, at least. I might be wrong. Yeah, so for that... I mean, probably. I'm always open-minded if you guys got any good series. I mean, I'm always up to watch them. That's definitely for sure. So I'm always up for it, that's for sure. Super, super sure. And do you think you'll ever do a commentary during daytime? Like, what? Okay, my uploads consist of 75% nighttime, 25% daytime. I'm recording this in the day. Yesterday was in the night, but episode 12 and 13 was done during the day. But it was at my mom's, so it was dark. And FMA, the next 3-4 episodes were recorded during the day, but obviously at my mom's house, everything was super dark and pitch black, kind of. So I record during the day when I can. But I'm working daytime shifts from Monday to Friday. When I get back, obviously I need to sleep early and do my stuff. So I just read, watch normal anime series, and then I go to bed. So my main time to record is on weekends. That's how I set up my schedule, to record at least 5-6 episodes of something on the weekend, so I can have it ready for the weekend the next week if I'm busy or something. So is that. Yeah, so I mean, I always try to record in the daytime, but not that it doesn't fit my schedule, but it depends. If I had my own house, it would be different. I'd probably have triple the amount of uploads I'd have now. I'd be like halfway into Korra, halfway into Brotherhood, and a million other things. But obviously, things need to be done. I'm saving up for a new PC and a webcam and a good amount of equipment. Obviously, the mic, we're going to keep this for sure. I don't want to spend like $600 on some other mic that's like slightly or differently better or something. Webcam, I'm going to get a new one. PC, a new one, so I can make the video 720p, just so they're a little bit more clear and better. 1080 is kind of pushing it, but who cares, whatever. Saving money. So yeah. And let's see. Lasantha Atanayaka. I hope I spelled that right. Maybe a bit off the T, maybe, but yeah. Can you react to Wakfu sometime in the future? It's a French animated series. Much like an anime, it's available with sub and dub only if you want. I highly recommend you check it out. So let's go check it out. Wakfu. Doesn't seem that bad. I mean, I'm always open-minded, so that's for sure. I can always take a look at it, and it never hurts. So it's possible. Thanks for the recommendation. Any recommendations you guys give, I always think about it. Like I said, always read your comments all the time. Obviously, there's some series I always like to check out very briefly, like a summary of it. Even though it's a blind commentary, I'll check the summary just to see if it's something that I like or not before I start. But even when I start, I still try to go 3 episodes in and then judge if I want to continue or not. But I'll think about it. Thanks for the suggestion. How old are you? And so I'm 17. Not too far from 18. I'm 17 and a half. Who's your favorite Avatar character besides Sokka? Lol. You son of a gun. To be honest, and the other question before that, though, was the same exact thing. I kind of thought Sokka. So now this is kind of a different question. So if it's not Sokka, now it's kind of like between Zuko, Iroh, and Aang. So as much as I like Iroh, I think it'd be more between Zuko and Aang. Like, in a professional kind of way, I feel like Zuko was a bit more well done of a character to a certain extent. I felt like I learned a lot more. Zuko felt like more of he felt like one of the characters that was the most wholest done in the show. You knew a lot about him, and the duality kind of showed a lot. And obviously there was Aang. That's the thing. Aang too is a really well done character because there's this whole responsibility. So I don't know, in terms of well done character development kind of thing. Not character development, character in basis. I'd say probably Zuko, but in my personal opinion of a character that I find cool and awesome, and I'd like to have some tea with, maybe Iroh, but no, my favorite character probably maybe Aang, but I guess everyone says Aang, so I don't know. What about Appa? Just kidding. No, the cabbage guy. Let's just choose him. We'll just make it simple. Maybe I'll think of it one day. Also, could you react to a show called Gravity Falls? I've heard about that. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what it's about though. Yes, I love Gravity Falls. Well, good to see that you like it too. So yeah. As always, I'll check it out. Give my first impressions, first 3 episodes. It's going to come eventually because I have a bunch of stuff I have to go through, see which I'm going to keep of series I'm going to watch and which I'm not going to keep, kind of stuff like that. So next question. Oh, yeah, a few questions. Have you ever watched Teen Titans? If not, could you react to it? Possibly. Will you watch Legend of Korra after you finish Avatar: The Last Airbender? Superbly, yes, I will. Superbly, yeah. Have you ever watched the last Airbender movie? If not, could you react to it? Yeah, actually, pretty much. Okay, I'm not gonna say a single thing, but yeah. Anyways, after Avatar, I'm gonna watch it. Will you do a 4-part finale of Avatar: Last Airbender as one long reaction? It's gonna be 2 separate episodes of 2. I'll upload it on the same day probably, but it's because my PC can't handle recording for that long, for pretty much 2 hours. An hour and a half or an hour 40 minutes probably, I'm guessing, by the episode calculation, but like I'll be talking through it and, adding extra stuff here and there. So yeah. Have you watched Digimon? And I might. No, like kind of like similar to the other comment. No clue what Digimon is. I'll probably check it out when I get the time to. Definitely. Same thing here. I don't really know what it is. And could you react to this? Yeah, it's okay. So I don't know. We'll probably click it after and see, and then record my reaction on that separately. How old are you? Kind of similar to the other comment. I'm 17. And what made you get into reacting? What's your sexual preference? Who's your favorite reactor? So what made you get into reacting? It's kind of similar to my beginning story. Fell upon it really randomly. Basically Death Note. My friend I thought of it myself. Then my friend kind of like pushed me to do it because he wanted to see my reaction, and my other friend really wanted to see my reaction for Avatars. So he just told me to do it. Sexual preference, that harem, bro. We gotta get all them chicks. Just kidding, but no. Well, actually, I'm kind of serious. Not about the harem part, but no. Yeah. And who's your favorite reactor? I don't watch any reactors actually. Now you might be asking why, or some of you might already know the answer. It's that if they're reacting to a series I might later react to, then it kind of kills the moment. Actually, I mean, I'm probably gonna end up watching reactors eventually, especially if I'm like all done Full Metal Alchemist. I'll just see another reactor just for the fun of it. But I don't really watch any reactors at all. I barely vaguely know about the reacting community. I know maybe 1 or 2 people, like some. I forgot his channel. There was like maybe 2-3 channels I've heard about because they got like screwed over really bad by copyright strikes. That's it. I don't really. My use of YouTube is kind of like strictly like to music and stuff like that, just really random stuff. And yeah, so who's your favorite reactor? Yeah, okay, I just said that. Yeah, okay. And have you seen Teen Titans? If yes, so kind of similar to the other questions. I'll definitely have to think about see what it's about. Watch the first 3 episodes when I get the time to do it, and then make a decision if I should continue it or not. It's like that for every single episode, and I guess it's pretty much the end for. Why do we have KSI here? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll definitely have these coming in once in a while, not too often, but maybe in like a few months. I'll probably do another Q&A video if you guys missed your chance, or just leave a normal comment on my video, and I'll always respond to it. The only time I won't respond to your comments is on Q&A videos, just because they're specifically made for me to react to them and answer them like that. But if you want me to answer a question, just comment on a normal video. I'll always give you an answer within like 12 hours ish. Really rare that I don't respond to comments, unless like Google doesn't really show me a notification properly or something. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. You guys all have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next Avatar or Fairy Tail or Full Metal Alchemist or whatever you're watching. Make your guys selves at home. Make yourselves at home. I can't speak English. And we're gonna end this off right here, I think. But yeah, it's fun to answer these questions. Always fun to see you guys. Cheer, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just ranting on randomly, but yeah. So I'm probably gonna go watch Avatar. Yeah. So I'll see you guys next time, I guess, or probably. Yeah, probably. I don't know.